Welcome to the online classes of Sri Rama Bharati Public School. I, Aarti, your English educator, is back with the story The Lucky Bird. It is a Kashmiri folk tale. Two main characters of this story are Huma, a little kind and magical bird. A very kind, small but magical bird. Then we have a woodcutter in the story. He is a greedy, poor, careless, and faithless person. The story The Lucky Bird is a Kashmiri folk tale where the lucky bird Huma felt pity for the poor woodcutter and wanted to help him. However, as the woodcutter was greedy, he caught the bird and wanted to sell it to a shopkeeper. Let's read the story and learn what happened in the end. So, let's begin with the story. Long, long ago, there lived a poor woodcutter in a small village in Kashmir. He used to earn a meager income by cutting wood in nearby forests and selling them in the local market. He struggled hard to support his large family, consisting of himself, wife, and three daughters. He could never buy even a bit of meat for his family, had no shoe on his feet, and had only a rag to cover themselves within winter. So, in this paragraph, you will see that the explanation of how the woodcutter was, information like that has been given. How poor the man was. He had only rag to cover, he had no shoes, and who all are there in his family is given in these lines. Now let's go to the next para. One day he went to the nearby forest to cut tree as usual. He was not feeling well that day. So, after some time, he lay down under a tree to rest. Huma was a lucky bird that lived in that forest and had magical power. As the woodcutter was lying under the tree, the bird noticed him. Seeing the miserable condition of the man, the bird felt pity for him. So, it flew down beside him and deposited a golden egg by his bundle of wood. Then it flew away. After some time, the woodcutter awoke and saw the egg. He picked it up and wrapped it in his waistband. Then he took up his bundle of wood and went to the shopkeeper who generally bought it. After giving him the bundle, he showed the shopkeeper the golden egg. The woodcutter had no idea about the value of the egg, but the shopkeeper knew it well. The greedy shopkeeper bought the egg for a petty sum and then asked the woodcutter to go and get the bird that laid it. He also promised to give him a good reward for the bird. The woodcutter promised and left for home. The next day, he went to the jungle as usual to cut wood. On his way back, he sat down to rest under the same tree where he had found the egg and pretended to sleep. What he had pretended? Pretended means here that he shown that he is sleeping. He pretended to sleep. He was not sleeping. But he came to the same place and he shown the bird, or he was trying to act like he was sleeping. Then what happened? Huma came again, and noticing that he was still as poor and as ill looking as before, thought that he might not have seen the egg. Therefore, it went near him and laid another egg close by him, in such a spot that he could not possibly miss seeing it. But the woodcutter was not asleep at all. As soon as he saw the bird and the egg, he caught the bird and got up to carry it to the shopkeeper. So, everyone understood what happened? First day, when Huma saw the woodcutter, she felt bad that how miserable, how poor condition the woodcutter had. So she deposited or she laid a golden egg to the woodcutter so that he can sell that same into the market and become rich. But the woodcutter was not sure of the value of that golden egg. The shopkeeper given him very small amount for the same, right? Now the next day when Huma saw the woodcutter again in the poor condition, she again thought that let's deposit another golden egg very close to him, so that he will not miss the golden egg this time. Fine. So as soon as the bird went near the woodcutter caught the bird. The woodcutter caught the bird and got up to carry to the shopkeeper. Why he is going to the shopkeeper? Because shopkeeper has promised that if you will bring the bird to me, I will reward you with good money. Oh, what are you going to do with me? Do not kill me. Do not imprison me, but set me free, pleaded the bird. You shall not fail of reward. Pluck one of my feathers and show it to the fire, and you shall at once arrive at my country. Kohikaf, that's the name of the country, where my parents will reward you. They will give you a necklace of pearls, the price of which no king on earth could give. But the poor, ignorant woodcutter would not listen to the bird's pleadings. His mind was too much occupied with the thought of the reward that he would get from the shopkeeper. So fastened he simply the bird in his wrap and ran off to the shopkeeper as fast as he could. But alas, the poor bird died on the way from suffocation. What happened? The poor bird died because of the suffocation. The woodcutter became so careless that he did not think of the bird, how he is wrapping the bird. Is she comfortable or not? Woodcutter didn't think of anything. He was so much occupied, he was so much into the thought of getting the reward from the shopkeeper. He simply tied the bird in his wrap and started running. But the little bird, the magical little bird, who was offering the woodcutter so much money and all the necklaces, that all go in vain. The woodcutter did not pay attention to any of the words given by the bird. Right? Now, what happened next? Will the bird be alive? Or the woodcutter be rewarded? Or the woodcutter will live his simple life in future? We will read everything in the next part. Now, task for you. You will find the meaning of these words and you will also make sentences with these words. And there is a question for you. Why did Huma feel pity on the woodcutter? You can find the answers of these questions in our school folder. Thank you for watching the video. You all will have a great day.